Итак, привет, дорогие друзья! Добро пожаловать на канал Дмитрий Костюк. Я практикующий психолог. И сегодня у нас встреча с моим дорогим, любимым учителем Нукуну Ларсеном, основателем недвойственной терапии. Сегодня будем говорить о психологии, о недвойственной терапии, о духовности, и еще о многом другом. Итак, мы будем говорить на английском, вы будете читать перевод с субтитрами. Сразу прошу прощения за мой английский, он не в лучшей форме, в не лучшем виде, но уж как получится. So, Nukunu,
So
welcome.
you will translate my talk to Russian.
Yeah, I will make the subtitles with
Oh,
the translation so the people
yeah.
can understand everything.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, thank you. So, Nukun, the first question, I want you to tell some about your path in psychology, in
Yeah,
spirituality, and how have you created the non-dual therapy?
yeah. So I was so lucky to have a terrible childhood because it forced me when I get up in the 20s to start looking, to start going into therapy. So a terrible past with the parents is good, both good and bad. Of course, it's not nice, but on the other hand, it's difficult to get started unless we are really forced to it. So I was forced to it, and I started doing meditation, transcendental meditation, and it didn't help. So then I went into uh, Gestalt therapy and other kind of therapies, and I started meeting masters, enlightened masters. Osho was my first, and I did a lot of groups in Pune because it was cheap and great. We saw Osho every day, and we went to the groups. It was so fantastic. One of the times I was in Pune in India, I was there for half a year, and I ended up being a therapist in Pune. They wanted me to be a therapist, so actually I started there. And of course, I was very honored and very grateful that they wanted me to do. And yeah, that was normal therapy. And in Pune, we had no non-dual therapy. There was none of the disciples enlightened, as far as I know. Uh, then I came up to Papaji in Lucknow, and then enlightenment starts coming close to me because he did not talk so much. Osho was a professor in in Western philosophy, so he blah 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 blah. You know, Papaji, and he said to me, "You got what you came for," and I didn't really feel that. Uh, after he have said that to me, I went to Goa and spent the whole week meditating on the beach, and try to, was it really so? But I didn't feel that. And then I have always wanted to see Ganga, the river. So I went to Ganga before I went home. And there on the way I met Shantimai. On the way. I didn't meet her in the ashram there in Fuljati. I met her on the way. And she said, "Oh, you should see my master, and he's fantastic." So that was Hansras Maharaji, and I met him. And then my awakening happened when I was sitting one morning looking at the mountains, the, the Himalayas, and doing Gayatri. And I've been doing Gayatri, and I was just opening my eyes and looking at the mountains in this space Gayatri had created in me. And then I couldn't tell if the mountains were outside me or inside me. and I was home. I cried for 3 days. Gayatri, it's a strong meditation. So what can I say more? If you have some questions.
And yeah, how this experience then influenced on your practice? How did you create the non-dual therapy? What are the differences between the just therapy and non-dual therapy?
Until then, I've been doing dual therapy. The ego, the me, was still there, and whatever the problem was, there was two. There was the object and the subject. So that was duality, a conflict somehow. Because we are one mind, we are one, not mind, sorry, but we are one reality. And in non-duality, we see that it is so. So
Yeah.
after a year, I start changing my work. I start doing therapy, and when people who are in a good place, I try to take them further down, either with self-inquiry or with associated inquiry. These are the two ways I use. Because self-inquiry is, of course, Ramana, and it's very well known. Associated inquiry, I feel I created myself. I've never seen it anywhere. So if you imagine that you're sitting and the problem arises in front of you, then you can either ask, who's aware of the problem? I am. Who am I? That's self-inquiry.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go over in the problem and see that it doesn't really exist. Go down the layers of it. If you, for example, work with anger, that's an object, and you are facing this anger, either you are trying to accept it or whatever you do. It's dualistic. It's normal therapy. As long as there is a duality, a me and a problem, or me or whatever, the object, me and the object, and there's the duality. So I went in to see, is there really an object? And if, for instance, anger, I would ask the person to relax into the anger, close your eyes and just feel the anger. No thoughts, no thinking, just feel the anger. And after a while, it disappears and it may become sorrow. Oh, it becomes sorrow. Oh, I feel it. And you sit in this sorrow until it also changing, because it's all Maya. It's all Maya. And the reason why we don't realize that is we are always in our thinking. We are thinking and thinking and thinking. We have learned nothing else. And then you go down the layers like that. There comes a new feeling. And suddenly there's no more feelings coming up. You've seen through them.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the heart. And then you stay in your heart and invite one of these negative feelings into the heart and you wake up. It's the most normal way that I have got people into it, into awakening, this associated inquiry, I call it.
Okay, so can we say that any negative emotion or any negative feeling, we should just come close to it and totally feel it? And then in some moment it's dissolving, disappearing.
There comes a new one.
Yeah, there comes a new one, and then we also feel it totally in the body and let it be. And then the feelings are not coming,
Yeah.
and
And
somehow there is the just pure being,
yeah,
feeling of pure being.
yeah, that's right.
So the question is this feeling of pure being, is it our true nature, or our true nature is even beyond this?
You can wake up here. but it's not likely. You stay in this as pure as it is, the being,
Yeah.
and invite one of the negative feelings into it, and then you wake up.
Yeah.
Then the awakening really happened.
And can you try to describe how this awakening is experienced?
It because that there is no duality when you invite the negative feeling in to the space that you have somehow felt in your heart. You stay in your heart, and this you can also wake up here, but not likely so much. You stay in the heart, what you have come to go down the layers. You stay there, really, no thinking, just stay there in that space feeling and invite one of the negative feelings, not thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
feelings, into it and let them merge.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come into non-duality.
Mm-hmm.
Let me very short do it with you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Take a feeling that somehow jealousy or whatever you can use.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, close your eyes and feel it. Feel it, no thinking. Just stay in feeling. It's Maya. So if you don't go into thinking, sooner or later it will change. Yeah, tell me when it's changing.
It's starting to relax in the body.
That's quick. That's quick.
I'm working a lot with it.
Okay, then come into this relaxation.
Yeah,
And maybe you can start feeling your heart.
yeah,
Ah, yeah. Then come into your heart and totally be in it, feel it, and invite this negative feeling. What was it? I forgot it already.
yeah.
What was the negative feeling?
It was like somehow some tension in the center of my chest.
Okay. Whatever you invite that negative feeling, the feeling of it,
Yeah,
into the heart.
yeah,
Ah. Ah. I'm always reacting with people when they come home. Oh, ah, oh, oh, ah. You feel me?
yeah,
Ah, it becomes also guru sadhana. This
yeah.
when you
I
start to
feel,
feel it.
I feel it.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
that's it. That's somehow the way we do it with associated inquiry. I feel it works mostly for people.
Ah,
Ah,
now it's impossible to talk about it.
ah, ooh, oh, you are really something.
Oh my God.
So this is associated inquiry practice. You can do it now also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I have the state of like I don't know what
Yeah.
to ask. It's like a silence and
Keep on going into it. So it's getting more and more and more permanent.
yeah,
So it's there all the time in the background.
yeah,
Whatever you do, it's always there. You cannot really be worried or sad anymore because it cannot get you.
yeah. The next question is it possible to live in this state? To see that everything with which is arises inside are impermanent?
Yeah. I There comes two states somehow. Nirvikalpa samadhi, uh, where you are still in the world, but you should see through it.
Yeah.
It's the dream. That what seems to be outer things that you have learned is physical things. You see now that they are also mental appearance, and they are some transparent.
Mm-hmm.
It's Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Let's allow you start going into, and it will stay with you. I walked a lot in the forest before my awakening, but also after, because walking in the forest was, for me, very easy to come into Nirvikalpa Samadhi.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it has nothing to do with its natural. I think so. The forest, not houses and cars, but. And then I sometimes sat down, and it all disappeared. It's Mahasamadhi.
Mm-hmm.
Just sat down, closed my eyes, and that was just the presence. That's the most I can say. Totally fulfilling presence. That's when I touched only the me. So that's, yeah, that is Sahaja Samadhi. That's the final state of enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
The moment I start walking again, I'm into Nirvikalpa Samadhi, because I have to somehow be in the world when I'm walking in it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's transparent.
Yeah.
That's the true state I feel that has happened for me. And I have nothing more to do here. I have a body that's getting more and more old and sick. And in a way, I would like to go, because I know I'm not the body. That's what you realize. The
Mm-hmm.
body is an appearance like everything else, Maya. We don't have this term in the Western, Maya, because it's totally Eastern, Indian. Because somehow we believe it's real what we're sitting and struggling with. In traditional psychology,
Mm-hmm.
they somehow don't understand really it's Maya. Not really. I have a high degree from university also in psychology, and we never ask who am I. It was blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I remember that you told that the simple therapy works with who you think you are,
Yeah,
and non-duality
yeah,
gives the path of who you truly are.
yeah. That's true. What a good. Is it my distinction?
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
you
That's
told it.
very good. Who you think you are and who you really are.
Yeah.
Very.
Can we say that here is the nature of pure love? Because now we are just having the conversation, and after you made this work, now I feel like very deep love, like it's somehow it's like we are something one, and the nature of this love.
Yeah, love comes very close, but still there has to be no attachment to the object,
Mm-hmm.
the woman.
Mm-hmm.
When you're sitting and looking into her eyes and love comes, you have to be able to let her go
Mm-hmm.
and just be the love. You have to have no desires. Any desires is dualistic.
Mm-hmm.
So I experimented with women those days also, and sat with them and looking into their eyes, not talking. And it's true. Love, but it's be carefully with the desire, with the object, that suddenly her face is there and you are with her face or whatever, then it's dualistic.
Yeah.
It has to be totally pure. But of course, when you get what you really want, you are desireless.
Mm-hmm.
So in this way, love can make it. because it makes you desire less, because you really got what you desire.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be really total. Yeah.
Can we say that it's love without the object of love?
Yeah. 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 That's right.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Non-dual.
Non-dual, yeah. Okay, NUKUNU, I want you also to tell something about the projection, because I remember this very deep topic about the positive and negative projection.
Yeah.
It's about how the duality arises.
Yeah. Normally, when you meet ordinary people, they are living in projections. They are not home in themselves. So it's also easy for you to project on them. If you come to an awakened teacher that is in the non-dual, and if you close your eyes,
Mm-hmm.
if you close your eyes and come into your heart, just feel your heart. I know I can feel you're quite developed. Feel your heart. And from your heart, connect with my heart. Ah, 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 yeah. Oh, that's the strongest way. Ah, it's Guru Sadhana. It's very difficult to get awakened unless you meet somebody who's awakened that can mirror you. Because you are also deep down awakened, but you don't know. Yeah, but you are very good space. I can really feel you. Oh, when I'm reacting like this.
Oh my God.
You cannot deny it.
Yeah.
Are you giving satsang?
Not yet,
No.
but I'm working a lot with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Begin to talk about the non-dual like we do now. I think you can do it, and it will make it even stronger
Okay.
because then you accept it.
Yeah.
I am there.
Ah.
So when you come to an awakened teacher, uh, you get mirrored. The same place and you get mirrored. That is sadhana, and that is darshan. We don't even have a word for it in the Western culture. We don't know. But the East calls it darshan or sadhana or have words for everything in the old India, in the spiritual India. I don't know how it is today, but there were, when I was traveling in India, of course, there were still teachers, awakened teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Tiruvannamalai, there was somebody in Rishikesh, and they were also particular places, mostly. You got it, no doubt. When I'm jumping like this, it's because
I wanted also in this meeting, I wanted to share with people this beautiful thing, which called to meet the true master. And for me, you are the true master because many years ago you showed me the way,
mm,
and I started to feel something in your presence. And now many years passed, and we are here, and and this is happening, and it's so beautiful, and I cannot even explain
no,
all the deepness of this experience.
no,
And
you can.
I want to share with people how it can be beautiful to meet the very deep, true master. And
It's
for
just,
me, master is not the personality. It's not the body. It's something bigger. And now I can see and understand that you, as the master, showed me the way of who I am. And once you told me, we are one with you, And now I feel it totally. And it's so beautiful.
And Dimitri, we cannot say what it is, but it is contentment.
Yeah.
That you can say. I feel that's the closest word to express it. It's just contentment. Finished.
Yeah.
You're not content with anything. You're just contentment.
Yeah.
For me, it's the best expression of what you feel now.
Yeah.
You are very, very, very lucky that you start getting interested in waking up, because it's not your decision. It's life, it's the godliness that moves you, and there is only God. So I call it the conspiracy when you are, for instance, brought into this. You think you have chosen it. No. The conspiracy, the godliness has brought you to it, because it's time for you to wake up. It's not, because there is no ego that chooses. It's an illusion. It seems like, I know. But it's all the play of the divine, this we call life. And that we are identified with the ego is also the play of God.
Mhm.
And when we start being interested in waking up, it's also the play of God. And it's grace. We are really lucky. We are so lucky. Because then it's mostly just a question of time that you come into it, that you find some awakened teacher that can help you. Ah,
Thank you so much, NUKUNU.
thank you.